Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Steve Doocy shifts to new role after decades on Fox and Friends. After nearly 30 years as a familiar face on the Fox and Friends couch, Steve Doocy is embracing a new chapter in his long broadcasting career. The longtime host, known for his presence on the morning news program since 1998, recently announced a shift in how viewers will see him on screen going forward. During a segment on the May 1, 2025 broadcast of Fox and Friends, Doocy shared with his colleagues and the audience that he would be stepping away from hosting the show in its traditional studio format. However, he made it clear that he is not retiring and will remain a part of the team. After decades of getting up at 3:30 and driving into New York City in the dark, today is the last day I will host the show from the couch, Doocy told viewers. I'm not retiring. I'm not leaving the show. I'm still a host, but it's time for a change. Doocy's new role will see him traveling more frequently and reporting from various locations across the country. Based primarily in Florida, he will host remote segments for Fox and Friends, bringing viewers stories from different regions that may not often be in the national spotlight. He lightheartedly described himself as becoming the coast-to-coast host. While his on-air presence will change, Doocy emphasized that he will still be a part of the Fox and Friends team. He plans to continue contributing commentary and appearing alongside his fellow co-hosts Brian Kilmeade, Ainsley Earhart, and Lawrence Jones, both in the field and occasionally back on the familiar studio set. This shift also gives Doocy an opportunity to focus more on his personal life. Reflecting on the years spent working early mornings, he shared that he looks forward to having more time with his family, especially his grandchildren. When my kids were growing up, I never had breakfast with them. I was always here. My wife, Kathy, did everything, he said. But starting tomorrow, I'm going to have breakfast with my grandkids and my children whenever I can. Doocy, who has worked in journalism since the early years of his career in Iowa and Kansas, joined Fox News Channel in 1996. Just 2 years later, he became a founding co-host of Fox and Friends, where he has remained a central figure for decades. In recognition of his contributions, several notable figures shared messages of support for Doocy's next steps, expressing appreciation for his long-standing role on the show and his continued involvement in its future. For fans of Fox and Friends, this change marks the end of an era, but not a goodbye. While viewers may see Doocy in new settings and time zones, his voice and perspective will remain a part of the show that helped shape his legacy in morning television.